Alright, so what's up YouTube? It's a nice thing here back with another video. And this video is going to be about how I practice semen retention. And the way that I practice it is very, it's not unorthodox. It's just not the common way. And it's not, people may frown upon it, but that's just the way I do it, is because it helps with my situation. I'm in a relationship, so necessarily I can't just be like, oh, fuck, we're not about to have sex. And it's like, or we can't get intimate because, you know, it's hard to keep that energy in you, especially when they get aroused, you know, and then that's just how I go. And I guess that's why in certain texts and certain spiritual systems that, you know, require celibacy, you know, it's required and it's needed because, like I said, when that energy, sexual energy is hard to control, especially if you have no experience with it, you know, and think about how powerful it is, like, you know, so you got to really understand that your circumstances with it, and you just got to be able to maneuver around it. So me, my situation, I probably get intimate a couple times a month. And that's okay. Like I said, it's some people that never get intimate. And like I said, I'm not complaining about it. In my mind, I'm not where I want to be at. So I don't try to consume. I don't allow my mind to get consumed with it so much because I think society as a whole is just so consumed with it, and it's destructive. It's like it's on both ends, on women and men. It's like it's so destructive, and it doesn't. If you're not having, like, the true purpose of even having sex is to create a kid, like that's the ultimate purpose of it, and people be just having it to be having and just be having kids and just not caring, and it's like they don't care about their situation and they don't understand that it's causing more problems than solving. So, not saying that you can't solve that with that, but you know that's some other type of form of science, really. But the way that I practice is, you know, like I said, when it's time to go, it's time to go. When it's not, it's time to learn, you know. And I guess that's just the universe allowing me to really maximize my growth. And if I'm being honest, I think the girl that I got really allowed for that to happen. And, you know, I'm honestly grateful for that type of situation. So, and the way that I practice is kind of more in the multi-chi realm. I think if you ever read the book called The Multi-Orgasmic Man, it's basically speaking about the frequency of ejaculation. And it's okay for like a person of my age to ejaculate probably like once or twice a week. I don't even do that. I'm really just cold turkey until, like I said, I get intimate with my girl. Then after that, I'm cold turkey. I don't do anything. I meditate. I do my breath work. I do my visualization, and I just really just cultivate that energy as much as I can. Like that's my main goal. Like that's what I do, and that's how I practice semen retention. I don't, you know, masturbate. I want to start practicing brahmacharya, where I try to keep my mind pure thought and not even have, you know, even allow my mind to go into those type of, you know, streets and avenues of, you know, just sexual thoughts. Like I said, that type of stuff take work and practice, but, you know, and diligence for real. But that's really the way I practice it for real. Like I'm pretty much cold turkey whenever I'm not doing it. I try not to even allow my mind to even get there. But of course, we animals, like I said, and man, like I said, I think just having this a man sex drive is crazy. Like I said, it just have you always, you know, wanting it, but you got to learn that you got to control that urge. You got to almost like treat yourself like a horse, and then you got to put a carrot in front of your face, and you got to use that carrot to direct your focus to certain things that you need to get done, right? And that's where sexual transmutation is, where, you know, you can transform that sexual energy into some higher intelligence, you know, higher thoughts. Even just like love, like I say, the longer you cultivate that energy and, you know, like you allow that type of sexual energy to rise up your energy centers, you realize that, you know, you start to feel more love that's inside you. You feel more love that's inside your heart. You know, you have more thoughtful things to say. You might have more insightful, creative things to say. You know, your creative energy is really like expansive, and, you know, you start to have more. You feel more connected to the divine. You feel more. You just feel overall just more powerful. And I'm about to say, I think that's the whole reason why I even do this shit. It's like I don't, you know, I want to feel the best that I can. I don't want to feel like less than myself. And, you know, that's the way that I really practice it for real. Like I said, I don't put no strict rules on myself for real, because I think that, you know, I'll be able to handle it if it ever came to it. Like I said, if I was, let's say, God forbid, I like just lost my relationship, that was my main goal. I was about to go celibate. People probably looking at me crazy when I be saying like I think about going celibate for 12 years, but that's only because I hear stories about great people going celibate for 6 to 12 years, 6 to 12 years, and some crazy things manifested for themselves. Like, whether it's like cities or or just really just some great ass manifestations. That's what I would do, because the longer that you cultivate that energy, it just creates like a magnet, and it's like that's like to me that's like some of the most unique things to ever. It's some of the most interesting things to ever happen, and it's like in my mind, all I want to really do is become like an interesting ass person. So, an interesting, powerful person, and I think that that is the single avenue that my life is meant to go down. Excuse me. But eventually, like I said, I think I'm gonna stop ejaculating eventually, unless I'm planning to have a kid. But that's what I'm learning to do, like Mata Chia, and of course there's some other people out there that really teach about it. I forgot some of the authors, but about learning how to ejaculate, but not ejaculate, orgasm, but not ejaculate. And I think that's really the main goal with it, and that's how I'm gonna still practice semen retention when I learn how to do that and get like full mastery over like ejaculation control. That's my main goal, so I can still participate, but also still don't lose the vitality of the semen or the seed. So yeah, I don't really practice or the a normal way of celibacy. I just do it in a way that I guess allows for my life to stay in rhythm with people that I may be into it with. So yeah, if y'all like the video, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see y'all later. Thank you.